We back. Yes.
Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. Colliding here today, two top 25 teams having tremendous seasons set to battle it out against one another. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they over-committed to stop the run game, and it works out.
Looking to pass. It's Howard. He'll throw it now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Handoff from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
On the toss play, runner moving left. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Judkins. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Shotgun formation here on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. To the air, it's Howard. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down of this drive and keeps going. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Makes a quick grab.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Wow, a risky call here on the opening drive of the game by the head coach, and it pays off for a touchdown. I love to see that aggressive attacking style by this offense.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? At the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Dropping back. It's Howard. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. On the run, it's Judkins. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
There's a 1st and 10 play. We'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Great, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down after that previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, this is a great toss play for the first down. One of the things I love about this play is you get the ball to the back's hands. Now you allow him to see the defense, kind of stretch the defense out, and then get north and south and pick up a first down.
A change of direction. Finding space at the 20. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Crossing the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball handed off. And he'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Able to fight for a decent gain here on that running play. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Gives it to the back. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. A running play called on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Well, this is the risk you take as a play caller. So often people want to try to go for it on 4th down, but you got to be careful. As you see right here, the defense makes the play to get the ball back themselves.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. 7 defensive backs on the field in preparation for this passing down. Scanning the field. It's Howard. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. There's the handoff. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the Alabama offense will take over 1st and 10.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Grab down the middle. It's Haynes. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Off the play fake. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
That makes the score Ohio State 14.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play.
The end of the first half. With the score, Ohio State 14.
Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half.
Number 38, Chris Lowe.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Across the 40 now. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Crosses the 10. Touchdown. Tide. They'll take the lead in the second half.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
17, Ohio State 14.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And he's got his man open downfield. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Dropping back, it's Howard. Snags the quick throw. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's stopped. Makes the first down, but Casey Price, big hit there at the end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Nice grab. It's Henderson. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry-up. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back sliding out of the backfield? No problem. I'll take that. Let him do the work after the catch.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. I'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? That's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, and he fumbles. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. It's Milroe. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
They've got him, but that good enough for first down yardage. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Ohio State 21, Alabama 17.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
First down and 10 now. And the single back takes the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Second down after that run on the previous play. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. They'll run it to the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So late in this 4-point game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Oh, that one's picked off. Go the other way. Can they stop him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Good game, my boy.
Hi, everybody, and welcome. We are surrounded today by pageantry and tradition. Check out this scene. We've got high hopes for another exciting college football game. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the AAC, the North Texas Mean Green. EA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Let's start. Getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. You start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around, give him a chance to get out in space, are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Looking for a gap, it's Henderson. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw. It's Howard. It's a quick grab. 2nd effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Number 32.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try.
The kicker is on 40.
And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Kick is good.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Ohio State 7, North Texas 0.
He'll call for the fair catch here. First down here for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Pulls it in. It's Ward. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Running back with the football. Fighting off the defender. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this balanced mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that one.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, Chris, if you go back to yesterday, remember the offensive coordinator, he seemed to be very confident in the script that he put together. Now we can see why. Controlling the line of scrimmage, allowing his back to have room to run, and when he can run the football like that, get ready for the play action and deep shots downfield.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
On the play.
Does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking downfield, it's Morris. Locates the tight end. It's complete. It's a solid game to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ohio State 7, North Texas 0.
A new set of downs after that completion. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And they'll give it to the back. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds onto the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, North Texas. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Pulls it in. It's Judkins. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. Getting set. Here's second down. To throw. It's Howard. It's complete. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he pulls in the catch. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the mean green offense is back on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Caught over the middle. It's Hammond. Good enough for the first down to the 37. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. He's hit right as he throws it. Be complete. Now it's second down here. Looking to throw. It's Howard. Makes a quick catch. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. The Buckeyes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. First down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score Ohio State 21, North Texas 7.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward. And he's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Crosses the 10. And he's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Crosses the 10.
To the playoffs.
This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 15th ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Send the back in motion. Back to pass. It's Milroe. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time
for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. He's got it near the end zone. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Love the aggressive approach here by the play caller. First drive of the game, why not? Vertical passing game is on fire, picking up big gains.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
It's a good job here by this defense, especially the linebacker man coverage, but the quarterback needs some help here from his intended target. He needs to be able to find a guy that can separate and pull away from man coverage.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Looking downfield, it's Howard. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Buckeyes pick up enough for a 1st down here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the 1st quarter.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. Alabama 7, Ohio State 0.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Right down the middle. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Important second down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Milroe. Throws to the tight end. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Abuka. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Ohio State. Strong game by this quarterback.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they draw within 4, 14-10. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. They stop him right at the 24. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Looking to throw it deep. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half, and he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Touchdown, Tide. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And the extra point makes the lead 11, 28-17. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much of a return, but the pick ends his scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Back to throw. It's Milroe. And they heave it deep downfield. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. How aggressive will this offense be? They can get into field goal range easily, but maybe they'll take a shot at the end zone. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense is still clicking. What a weapon for this offense. A quarterback who can flash the speed and finish a touchdown drive just like that.
How about being the defensive coordinator? You've got everything covered. You make the right call. And all of a sudden, this guy is so athletic and so gifted with his ability to improv, you can't contain him. You better come up with another scheme, and you better put 2 or 3 defenders on this quarterback.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Back to pass. It's Milroe. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the ball is picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. At the 30 now. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play of this first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Alabama 28, Ohio State 24.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Play action here on first down. Makes the grab. It's Scott. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Shotgun empty backfield on second and inches. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion.
Well, that is a great throw and a catch. But now we'll see if they can finish off this drive by scoring a touchdown.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they go in front here in the second half. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off the scramble.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He's escaping the pocket now. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quick throw caught on the left side. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Bama. They have battled back to go in front now. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To the air, it's Howard. Caught quickly. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play.
That's a first down for the offense.
And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes a spectacular diving catch. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Henderson. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
At the 15-yard line. Given up for a first down. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Alabama 35, Ohio State 31.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff to the back. And tackled after a small pickup there. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Howard. Makes a quick grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Try and muscle for the first down. Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. The PAT is important to make it a 3-point lead. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Milroe. Lets it go quickly. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a first down.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver.
This guy is throwing for yards every single time he drops back to throw. Believe it or not, he's closing in on...
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back. Snags the quick throw. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Working tight windows. It's Milroe. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. On the ground, it's Miller. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The QB throws his...
That's the ball, man. Boy.
Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Oh, Chris, against zone...
Yes, sir. But we got one more. One more. It's playoff time. One more. One more time.
Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy. Home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport. And man, this place is rocking today. Today we have a top 25 matchup on hand. 2 of college football's premier teams preparing to battle against one another. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Oh, the
Dang.
pass is picked off. Going the other way. Can they catch him? Inside the 10. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
And the point after is right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Here's the second down play. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll take a deep shot. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Touchdown, Alabama. No chance to catch him.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT.
The kick is good. That ties the game.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. That's caught. It's Abuka. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch does get the foot down. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. First down here for this offense. To throw, it's Howard. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. The Buckeyes come to the line with 1st and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Quick throw to his receiver. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And now we are all even, Kirk. Basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, that's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you've made before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. He mixed the run and the pass, kept it even. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to pass. It's Howard. He's going to take off here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from him. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Football comes out. It's a turnover.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but it's also recognized the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
Off the play fake on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Abuka. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Off play action. He's looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
First and goal, handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming up, second down and goal. To the air, it's Howard. Bringing pressure. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
Going after, not right through. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see what the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Stopping at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Excellent protection all day to throw. Flings it now to the left. Deep shot caught inside the 25. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown. Tied.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Abuka. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Howard. Throws to the tight end. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football and where it was headed. Secondary coaches got to be proud.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum, and a chance at a big play.
Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 45. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Defense not pressing this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there in what will be the final play of the quarter. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. A new set of downs after that completion. Scanning the field. It's Howard. Tight end makes the grab. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. That's reeled in. It's Abuka. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Abuka. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Will he score here? Touchdown, Ohio State. That puts them on top in the second half.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Bama. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Dropping back, it's Howard. Going to try to use his legs here. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The offense really clicking here. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Gets some space around the 30. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. The Buckeyes are on the move here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it go. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal. Buckeyes will line up here on first down and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the receiver's got it. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Offense facing second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Alabama offense will take over first and 10.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can he keep it going here? He'll take a deep shot here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out, he's got some space. Inside the 20. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Ohio State 35.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. The pocket breaking down. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Dropping back, it's Milroe. Here's the throw deep downfield. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to the left side. It's caught downfield. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Touchdown, Alabama. Still no answer for this offense.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Now the all-important extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. And they play keep away here. Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Looking for a gap. It's Judkins. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Second and long, but you'd expect another run here to try to bleed the clock. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. Timeout is called here to stop the clock on this crucial possession. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's a Buka. And a huge gain across midfield all the way to the 40-yard line.
Well, there he is again. Another nice completion to this slot receiver, and he picks up the first down. You know, there's so much attention on the outside wide receivers, but if I'm trying to defend this offense, I'd be worried about those one-on-one matchups on the inside against his slot receivers.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Buckeyes come into the final minute of play just looking to run the clock out. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field.
On to kick it away.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. They've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking to throw. It's Milroe. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
chance to finish the job real soon. I get super. Where you at now? Where you at now? to check him out.
Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. This is an important matchup, battle of two top 10 teams, two forces colliding. One team will leave here making a big statement, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He hands it off from the gun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down play coming up. It's a shotgun run call. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Ducks. Made the defense look slow that time. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Looking for some space. It's Judkins. Powers through. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. The shotgun handoff here. Fighting him off. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. They'll hand it off. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards. Then
Touchdown, Buckeyes. This quarterback on fire today. That tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
this tight end is so dangerous when he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from the secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He's running out of time here. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Now the defense goes with that nickel, gives him more speed on the field, and I think they did a nice job of taking every option this quarterback had, nowhere to go with the football, and eventually they get the sack.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. And here comes a deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Oregon. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out of bounds. A big play, an exciting end to this first quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Ball carrier running through tackles. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
First and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sideline. It's Henderson. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Touchdown, Ohio State. Strong game by this quarterback. Let's see if this score, Kirk, can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
And the point after is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Again, makes it second and medium. To throw, it's Gabriel. Trying to extend the play. He's looking deep here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Gonna run it. It's Whittington. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches him off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. And looking to throw now on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Finds room at the 30. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Game moves it to the 35, first down again. Looking to throw. It's Howard. Defense is coming after him. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And that one's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Touchdown, Ducks. Wow, what a play. A defensive score.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and testing the defense with a throw downfield. And that falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. On the return, it's Johnson. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And the Ducks will kick this deep to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw.
And he lofts one deep over the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Bringing it back, it's Johnson. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. On the run, it's James. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Back to pass. It's Gabriel. Bringing pressure. Using his legs here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Touchdown, Oregon. And this one is getting ugly. They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking downfield. It's Howard. And he lofts it toward the sideline. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35. The Buckeyes churn out another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets some space around the 30. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Scanning the field, it's Gabriel. He's running out of time here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. The defense will wrap him up, and he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. The Ducks will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for the wide out. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's going to launch it deep again. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Howard. And now another deep ball here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And there's the point after. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's James. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Ducks move into the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And that run produces a decent gain. Offense now operating in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. Touchdown, Ducks. This offense cannot be stopped.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. With the catch, it's Abuka. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line. Fresh set of downs to the offense after that first down completion. Back to throw. It's Howard. Quick throw to the left side. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So this team suffers what became a beatdown. We were not expecting this at all. And, wow, it's a head-scratcher.
Yeah, they've got a lot of soul-searching to do, in my opinion. You played a good team and got outplayed, but I think there are a lot of teaching points that can come out of a game like this. Hopefully, this coaching staff uses them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. Today, we have 2 of college football's elite colliding in a top-5 game. Both teams hungry to make a statement here. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the second-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Dogs will kick this deep to get us going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Back to pass. It's Howard. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Caught quickly. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you. Can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. Here we go on 4th down. The Buckeyes pick up enough to get a first down there.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides. But they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
That one sails incomplete, threw it too far.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Tackle made after the completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Second down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 30 now. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. The Dogs will crank up the tempo. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Timeout, Ohio State.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And just a simple sneak to earn the 6 points, Kirk.
Yeah, no need to overthink it. The sneak works exactly as it's designed, and you get the score.
Extra point try coming now. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the football. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. This should be the last play of the quarter. To the air, it's Howard. Looking for his back. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle, it's Henderson. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. The ball near midfield, the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap, they'll set up to throw. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. Kicking team out for the PAT try. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. And 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Pressure is coming. He's going to take another shot right here. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. It's a big return off the IN.